I should. Where are my headphones at? All right.
Do we want to look at ourselves the entire time?
No. Just well, we don't look up at the TV. We're supposed to be looking at the.
We'll glance over. We'll talk to each other. We'll glance over.
Well, guys, this is Awesome Life Podcast.
Let's go.
I am Mr. Phoenix. You might already know me. The Awesome Life Podcast has been around since 2014. Only 52 episodes strong. This is episode 53, Revival. We got a new co-host. You want to introduce yourself?
Yes, sir. I am Chili T, Chili Topher. I'm happy to be here, man. Let's go, dude. This is a long time coming.
It is. I gotta crack a seal real quick.
Yes,
you
sir.
know? Even though it's not even alcohol, you know.
Yeah, you can pretend it's alcoholic.
Yeah, exactly.
There was vodka already in there.
All right, but tell them what you did, Phoenix. All right, because this really wasn't the revival.
So the revival episode was actually a week and a half ago, and I got bit. Am I supposed to look at this thing, or am I supposed to just have a conversation?
Just have a conversation.
Okay,
just have a conversation.
So, funny thing was, man, we didn't even introduce our guest. Oh, you're
minimize
smart.
It.
You minimize it so we don't look at ourselves.
Okay.
Yeah, dude. You know what I just realized? Do I have this all right? I have this backwards.
It's inside out. It's inside out.
Yeah. Your boy got swag right now. But anyways, our guest.
It's me, Corey,
aka DJ Colo Radio,
aka Hastings Visuals.
Yep.
Bang the gong. That's what our guests gotta do. Bang it. Hell yeah.
The baby gong.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so we tried to revive this like a week and a half ago. We got through 40 minutes of it. It was a grueling 40 minutes.
It was.
And we had just this fire for you guys, to all 4 of you subscribers, to view. You know, but what if we got live people chatting?
We can check it.
We do have how many subscribers? Like 200?
226.
226. Hopefully we
You
can...
think they got a notification that we went live?
Yeah, we went live. We're live. And no one has chimed in yet.
I feel like I'm subscribed. I didn't get a notification. We'll work on that.
We'll work on that.
But
But anyways, we get through 40 minutes. I get blown up by my job. I got like 3 calls back to back. And I paused the podcast. And then because we weren't doing this live format yet. This is new, guys. We're doing live. I deleted it. I fucked up. I fumbled the bag. But anyways, we're back, better than ever.
Yes, sir.
New co-host.
That's right.
Same content. You know, I mean, my old co-host might disagree. You know, there's a certain, links out there that we don't use his government name. Don't use his government name.
I don't know his government name.
Exactly.
I don't know him.
That's might feel some type of way.
Hey, he's here. He's there. I'm here. So
exactly.
That's what it's
about. I'm happy to have you here.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna have him come on a couple episodes. We got
gladly.
We got a new app we got to play around with that we can get live stream guests.
Okay.
It'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, man.
But everyone knows about me. They know where I'm from. They know I'm from the 305. Repping Miami. Go Dolphins. We'll get into that later. But why don't you tell everyone where you're from?
Yeah, man.
This thing being inside out is killing me. I want to put my hand.
Don't let it distract you. Honestly, you just gotta focus on the mission.
Yes.
Yeah, man. So, I was born in Los Angeles. Moved to Colorado when I was about 6 years old. So pretty young. It feels like I'm a native, even though technically I'm not. That being said, love it here. Love it here in Colorado. Met a whole bunch of great people. I've been here. And so feels like home for sure, man. That's without a doubt.
Colorado's definitely home for me. I am blessed with 3 homes. So I grew up in Miami.
Okay.
The first 18 years of my life was in Miami. So that will always be home. All my grade school was there. But my early adult life, I moved to Boca Raton, lived there for 4 years. And then I lived in like the next city over from Boca Raton, just south.
Really?
Deerfield. And I lived there for 4 years. And that that feels like home too. I mean, that's where I started partying. That's where, I got my identity as, Phoenix. I started rapping. I was a guy throwing house parties left and right. I made a little name for myself in Deerfield. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. But then I left there and moved here for reasons.
What are those reasons?
The green kind.
The green kind.
The
Okay.
green kind.
All right.
We could always say money.
Okay. Yeah.
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah, the green kind.
Hell yeah.
But I've been here 7 years. Shoot, the house that I lived at before this house was the longest I lived at any house. I lived there
Really?
for 6 years.
Wow.
All throughout my childhood, the longest I've been anywhere was probably 3.5 years, 4
Really?
years. Yeah.
That's wild.
So
Shoot. Now, what about our guest?
our esteemed guest.
Yes.
I'm the only kind of local here. Pretty close.
Kind of.
Pretty close.
You weren't born here.
Where were you
Pretty
born?
close. Pretty close. Born in Dallas, Texas.
When you moved here?
How about them
I
Cowboys?
moved here when I was like 3 or 4.
Okay.
I've been here ever since.
You beat me by a couple of years.
A couple years, yeah. Been here, and it's funny you say
Did you
it.
live in LA or
My family's from Southern California, but I've never lived
SoCal? Okay.
there. It's funny you say
I said SoCal.
you weren't in a house for more than like 4 years. Some growing up, I think my parents have always broke double digits in every house.
Wherever they live.
Yeah.
So you think they're going to be there 10 years?
My mom doesn't want to. She wants to move already, but my dad's like, chill out.
I think I think it blew me away because your parents called it a condo.
Well, when we were waiting for the house we built,
Oh, okay. I'm thinking of have I been to
Yeah.
this house?
I think. Well, you just
Yeah,
parked
I
out
did, yeah.
front, but I think have you been inside?
I don't know. All I know is kept saying condo, and it was just like, yeah, this little condo, and it was not little. It was a,
Yeah, no, that was just waiting for the house we built when we moved to
Gotcha.
Denver. That was just for a year.
So how long have we been friends, Corey?
84 years.
84. It feels like it.
No, what, 7?
Friendship went
Is
into
it
a past
15?
life. Huh?
7 years.
15,
2015.
Really?
2015 was a wild time. You're 22 years old, bro.
Dog,
I met you. I was 26, about to be
I was not
27.
20.
I was in high
You
school.
were 22,
2015.
bro.
Yes, you were, bro.
I sure I turned 23 or I
You
turned
turned
24.
You turned 23, and I took you to your first strip club.
Well, then we can't do math because that was 9 years ago then.
Y'all
I'm
so
31.
old you can't even remember. Yeah.
I have early
Fucking
stages
boomers.
of dementia and Alzheimer's.
Say, I'm 31. 7 years ago, I was 23, 24.
No. Yes. Were you turning 24?
I don't know. It's been a long time.
Turning to
Okay,
dude,
I'm 34. Okay, when you met me, I was 26.
So it's 8 years. It's been 8 years.
No, it's not 8 years because I turned 27. I met you in July of 2015. I turned 27 August of 2015. Make sense? So you were 22.
I understand the math for your age. Just it doesn't work. I wasn't 22.
All right, he was 23, turning 24. Kobe. All right, rest his soul.
Oh damn.
And we went to the strip club for your birthday.
Yeah.
That was interesting. We went with Tyler.
Pretty sure I got my shirt ripped.
Yeah.
By a stripper?
Yeah. Grabbed my shirt and yanked me
Into
forward.
her boobs.
Oh damn.
And then what did she say?
I don't know.
She said something, is your nose bleeding? Something like that.
Was your nose bleeding?
Yes, because she slammed like this
Well,
man.
didn't
Those
she-
titties knocked you
Did
out.
she do the shit where like she put her legs on my shoulders and
Oh no, that was to Nick, I think.
oh,
What
okay.
was his name?
I'm
Was
just-
his name Nick?
All these
Was
awful.
his name
All
Nick?
these drunk
Horrible
memories coming
thoughts are
back
coming.
to you
What's
at
his
one
name, Nick?
time.
My friend from Pueblo, yes, yeah.
And then Tyler got slapped with titties. He got slapped like this bitch had. So this was like a random Tuesday or Wednesday night. So the C squad was out.
The C
The
squad.
C squad was out. But let me tell you, those were not C titties. Those were like triple D's. Yo, she literally was like, wham, wham,
Fully grabbed it.
wham.
Like the chick you see that she smashes cans with.
Yeah, that Russian bitch.
Why they got to be Russian?
I'm pretty sure the female
But
in
why
the
they gotta
video,
be it?
it was the word choice. The Russian bitch took her titty, slammed it on the can. Is the point? All right.
You're
Maybe
getting-
she was Russian. Maybe she wasn't.
We're getting canceled already.
We won't get canceled.
We're getting canceled.
Nah,
already.
absolutely fuck.
Damn, no one. We got no one saying hi.
That's fine.
What's wrong with people?
No,
We gotta get new.
it's the
subscribers.
revival.
Yeah, we
They're
gotta.
not gonna be
It's
here
a
yet.
slow build. It's a slow build. Rome wasn't built in a day. But what else do we want? There's something you wanted to talk about.
That's right. Speaking of Rome,
Yeah.
we need to address the elephant in the room. I feel like, because Corey, you damn broke my heart.
Broke his heart.
Dang, I'm getting cornered.
Broke my
When I'm
damn
the guest on
heart.
this podcast, I'm getting cornered.
That is right.
We all used to work together.
used to work together.
And but we're gonna gloss over this real quick.
Let's do it. All right.
Go ahead. He insisted.
I did. I
didn't-
insisted because the people need to know.
The
All
pe-
two of them. They need to know.
It keeps getting lower. I thought it was 5, then it was 4.
Now it's 2.
No, it's two. All right.
Clearly, it's 0.
It's at least 3.
So, a little bit of backstory. Corey, we were not exactly at the same time, but we came into the industry similar times,
Pretty
right?
close.
You a couple months after me.
Mhm.
But it was new, it was scary. But we were learning, we sold some cars, we made some money, and you have recently decided that it is no longer for you. And I won't lie, it hurt. It hurt me a little bit. I got the phone call when I was driving back, picking up a vehicle from Denver.
Who told you that?
Jimmy.
Oh, okay, I was like, I didn't tell you that shit.
Jimmy rings me on the line. He goes, "Yo, Corey quit." I said, "What?" He said, "Corey quit." I was like, "Nah, dog, it can't be true." But on it, I wasn't too surprised. I won't lie. I wasn't it wasn't just like being blindsided. I could kind of tell it was coming, but I was sad. I listened to sad music the rest of the way back to the
No, you-
dealership.
no, you didn't.
I did.
No,
I
you
swear
didn't.
to God. I swear to
see
God.
what you did?
I listened to sad music, and the entire time I was just thinking. I was thinking of all-time betrayals. I thought about Brutus, the way he did Caesar, stabbed him in the back. E2, Corey. And
Damn.
then I thought about Judas.
I was about to say, you're going to see Judas next.
You remember? Are you familiar with Judas?
I know who Judas
Yeah,
is.
you're
That's
right,
right.
there. Top 3.
I'm not saying that I'm Jesus or nothing, because I'm not. But I thought Brutus, Judas, Corey.
They're right there. They go. If there was a Mount Rushmore of betrayal, it's right there.
No. All right. We're being dramatic. All right. The point is, it's like, damn. I was sad, but at the same time, you're not dying or anything, right?
Yeah.
I just want to know, like, what led you to the decision that you wanted to quit?
A couple things. Well, I
Don't name drop.
I feel bad that it upsets you guys because
It does.
I like everybody there at the dealership.
No, that comes out of love, though.
Yeah.
I want. Many people have come and gone, and
David Bales is sad, just so you know.
I haven't batted an eye.
Yeah.
But this one,
I mean, I appreciate that. I'd like to think that I left a good impression. Besides,
absolutely,
leaving
everyone
abruptly,
loved you there,
but
without a doubt.
I mean, if anybody's spoken to me the last probably 2 months, they'd noticed I've not been enjoying it or motivated
Sure.
with it. Tried to shake it. I try to push through it. Probably little things here and there of like, probably overthinking regret and stuff and thinking like, should I have taken this job?
Mhm.
Should I stay with my last job?
Yeah.
What should I do with my life? That kind of stuff. But
Sure.
I don't know. Not really sure what it was. It's just kind of like it's kind of like a high pressure environment.
Absolutely.
There, it's a different stress. If you don't do your job, you don't make money. So like, you'd think that would just motivate you to work harder, but it was messing with my head the last 2 months.
Yeah. I feel
I
you.
don't know. I don't know what
I
happened.
kept saying this. I was like, this dude had his highest check, went on vacation. He never came back from vacation.
I know.
Mentally, like literally, your energy was super high right beforehand. But you know what? I support whatever decision you make. I didn't like how it went about the communication, but I'm sure you did it for the right reasons, And good luck to your
You
endeavors.
got to do you, man. Again, I feel you. Again, part of the reason why I was sad about it is because we've been side by side, Corey. I go to the gas station, you go to the
we were
gas
struggling
station,
together.
and so while I get it, man, I really do. At the same time, I looked over, from my desk because your desk was right next. I looked over,
I know.
and it wasn't Corey there anymore, and it bummed
It's
me
fucking
out.
Daniel sitting at your desk, bro.
And Daniel's cool.
Poor Daniel. At least he has a home now.
Sure.
He's been bouncing around different desks.
No, for real.
since he's been
Daniel's
there.
cool. Don't get me wrong, but it's just like,
Yeah.
damn. But again, dude, what's kind of your plan for the future, at least short term?
If you don't feel comfortable sharing, you don't have to. No pressure.
I don't know.
You're not stripping, are you?
I think you'd be a solid stripper.
Absolutely not.
I think you'd be good.
I can dance, but not like that.
It'd be all right.
I probably could.
Some people are
You
into
can dance?
some people are into furries.
I would need to be at a furry club and it exclusively like hardcore dad bods.
This dude is like one like DNA away from being a homo habilis or a homo erectus.
What?
You don't know what homo habilis is?
They just make stuff up.
Explain it.
Homo erectus, like the first man.
Okay.
This is where we
I
need
know
to
what
use the
I know what a
screen.
Homo
Google search this
sapien
so we can
is,
see
if it's
this.
something along those lines.
It's the early Homo. It's before there was Homo sapiens.
He's googling it.
Homo habilis.
Oh shit! Yeah, look, that's what I look like.
Right.
If you took the head off, you put his head on top of that.
I'm not that hairy, but
He's pretty close. He's pretty fucking
oh,
close.
man, that's funny.
All right, so
See, hey, that was cool. This is something we never had before.
that is
Fact
dope.
check instead of just using our phones all the time. But yeah, with that said, now the elephant's been addressed.
Yeah, it needed to be.
Yeah.
We got a soccer game this week. I'm the coach. I don't play. All I do is set lineups.
I'm the GM. I watch over everything, especially the coach.
Yeah, oh yeah. All he's the ball boy.
At least I was there. All right.
You were there.
Freezing your feet off. Can you feel them
he
yet?
did
My
it.
feet were not cold, man. I swear to God, I like.
He might be a homo habilis. This guy's a Neanderthal.
Oh, well, the coach went back to the booth to
I
hang
went to
out.
the booth.
I was
yeah.
out in the cold.
So let me explain this to our guests. It was cold as fuck out.
I was there. You don't have to explain it to me.
Well, no, I meant
You
to
gotta
say
explain it to them.
our viewers.
There you
Sorry.
go.
I said guests, our viewers. It was cold as fuck, but we were like, I was parked on a hill, which sat over the field.
So an
So
elaborate story just to go back to a warm car.
it only made sense because I could think better in the warmth, and I was strategizing. I was writing plays.
Oh,
Bro,
yeah,
I would say I'm not playing. I'm going to the car where it's warm. That's what I would say.
I was literally writing plays.
You don't write plays in the game of soccer.
Yeah, you know what? Yes, you do. You draw just like basketball.
You're
draw
gonna
plays.
tell me?
You draw plays.
Corey's the best player on the team.
I played for 16 years. You don't write plays.
You know what? That's the
problem.
We're revolutionizing.
That's why you guys
That's
lost
why we
7-1.
This is 10-1 actually.
10-1.
10-1.
See, I wasn't involved in any of that. I got there late. I let them do their own thing. Pure anarchy. It was horrible. We had people throwing up on the sidelines.
Wait,
Whoever that was.
really?
I'm pretty sure it was Lydian.
You thought someone said it was Julio.
I heard that too.
How is Lydian so out of shape?
Yo,
The dude has like
Maybe he
0%
doesn't
body
work-
fat.
maybe- Yeah, maybe
I would
it doesn't
say
work out.
he doesn't work out for sure.
Crazy.
He has 0% body fat and he
just
can't breathe.
Just so you know, he popped like 2 oxys before the game.
No.
Yes,
No, he
he was
didn't.
high as a kite.
No wonder he's just standing there.
What? Are you kidding me?
He
He's
took-
tripping
he
balls
took-
on the
he
fucking
took-
pitch.
He
He's
took 2 oxys and 2 ibuprofen because his knees are like super shot.
Oh yeah. I
So-
knew that.
He would just leak it from the top of his head.
Oh
I
my
went up to him. I
God.
was like, "Yo, what's wrong, bro?" He hadn't been in the game for like a while, and he's still like just
Yeah, and
sweating.
then probably after that conversation, he went on the field and they just stood right in front of me for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Go somewhere.
Dude was high as a kite.
That's
playing
funny.
soccer.
Oh,
That's funny.
you don't write plays though.
Well, I do.
Well, you kind of can, but the thing
You
is,
draw up plays. You have to.
kind of, but it's more loose. The game,
Yeah, it's not-
fluid.
Yeah.
It's the most fluid game versus basketball or football. It's always going.
I feel like the other thing you got to realize is that a lot of people on the team haven't played soccer. And so to really, I
Yeah,
feel
it's
like
probably
to
like half
draw
and
up
half.
plays, you got to have people who can, control the ball and pass it,
That's the big problem,
correctly and
control the ball.
everything.
That's they're gonna put me up front this next game.
And you should be.
I put you up front.
You
bro.
and
He's-
Nick. What
Hey,
I
no.
said as the GM, I was just like, yo, have Corey take shots. Have Nick take shots.
Well, Nick's playing midfield because he's
Okay.
fast enough and has
I was
enough tank to go back and
Sure.
forth.
sure.
And Shane is just Shane. Shane's
Shane.
aggressive, so we like that.
Honestly,
brings the
I think
energy.
he might have been the best player. Him and Nick, to me, he's the one that took the most runs and took the ball.
Yeah,
most
no,
down.
Shane was aggressive. That's
yeah.
why I'm telling you, we're gonna have a three-headed monster. We're gonna score. We're gonna score early, and we'll switch some people out. But this shit, we're talking too much about soccer.
I'm enjoying this a lot. World Cup's coming up next week.
Okay, we can talk about
I'm
that.
excited
Well, who you got?
to win it all.
Yeah,
Everyone online is basically calling for Argentina, but I think it's gonna be France.
France.
Oh.
Parlez-vous français?
Oui.
Omelette du fromage.
And it's pretty
Something
pretty
about
heavy.
cheese.
Have you guys heard about the political
Right?
climate of it?
Cheese omelet.
Okay.
Have you guys heard about the political climate about it?
No, what's up?
About the World Cup?
Yeah, because it's in Qatar.
Where's
In the
Qatar?
Middle East. They basically chose them because I think pretty sure Qatar paid FIFA to have it, and like I think over 2,000 workers, like migrant workers, like went there, or like tens of thousands went there to help build up the stadiums, and the hundreds of people are going to stay there and stuff. They need hotels and stuff like that, and like thousands of them have died because they don't have like work laws. You don't have like OSHA and stuff
Jeez.
over there, so they all just died.
So what is this
Yeah.
place called?
Qatar, Qatar, and
Are you saying that right?
Is it Qatar?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are you
but-
sure it's
but
not
It's
Qatar?
Qatar.
us Americans call it Qatar, but I think I'm pretty sure it's in their language is Qatar.
This is Qatar. It's Qatar.
All right.
It's Qatar.
It's
What
Um,
language?
Whatever the Middle East
In which we don't speak
Arabic.
Okay.
But anyways, yeah. So the players are getting a lot of pressure because they're asking them to like protest and shit. But it's like I'm just trying to go there and play soccer.
Yeah. I mean, that's your
It's
job.
Too much to protest shit.
Sure.
And that's also why it's in November or December because it's supposed to be in the summertime. But Middle East is way too hot.
And
Qatar.
how?
Qatar.
Qatar.
That ka
Play the sound.
Qatar.
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 I heard Qatar.
This boy said Qatar.
Wait, so I'm not familiar. How often does the World Cup happen?
Your bricks are way too high. You need to Qatar.
Qatar. Every
That's
4
funny.
years.
4 years? Okay.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
it's
you
like
don't even-
like the Olympics. Huh?
Yes.
You're right.
Okay. How's the U.S. going to do?
All I
Like
know.
we were talking about earlier, they're projected to make the quarterfinals, but we'll
Are
see.
they?
all I know is Landon Donovan, and that dude hasn't been relevant for a decade.
You don't know Christian Pulisic?
No, I don't know.
He's the
anything.
next top dog. He plays for Chelsea.
The top G, if you
He's
will.
he's a top G.
He's a top G. Yeah, he's an alpha male.
Do you know who his top G is?
Yeah.
Yo,
I'm the top
yo,
G.
let me tell you something. Let me just show you something.
What's
My
that?
brother and
They look pretty alike.
They look alike.
They do.
What is his name again? I can't think of it.
Andrew
Andrew
Tate.
Tate.
Tate. There we go. Hold on.
Dude, I think I saw a photo that you posted one time. I'm pretty sure I said that exact same
Yeah.
thing at work.
Dude, your brother's with Andrew Tate, dog?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Should go to Romania and live the life he's living.
Yeah, right.
Have all the cam girls in your house.
He might be a top G. My brother.
Jake.
Hold on.
Did you see the video though of Jake Paul and Andrew Tate are going to fight?
I hope
did
it
see
happens.
Is that real?
I can't believe I'm going to be rooting for
Jake Paul? I know, right? Oh, yeah, Chris is
Dude, I just
Who you voting for?
I
Who you
don't know.
rooting for?
I don't know, man. The double knockout. They knock each other out at the same time, and it ends in
like
a
in
draw.
Step Brothers, where they hit each other in the front lawn.
Precisely. Yeah.
I don't know. Andrew Tate was actually, I mean, it's been a while, but he actually was a good fighter. What did he fight?
Kickboxing.
Kickboxing? And then,
Yeah.
I mean, Jake Paul does boxing. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who I root for there.
How old's Andrew Tate? Is he over 30? Right?
I think so. Probably.
Probably going to be Jake Paul.
I think it might actually be a decent fight though, because again, you're talking about a former kickboxing world champ,
Mm-hmm.
and say what you will about Jake Paul, but he wins fights.
He's made this his life.
You know, he might bully on people who are
Are you still looking for something?
ex
Yes,
MMA
I'm looking
fighters.
for
But
a
shit.
certain picture. You guys care. Oh, here we go. Carry on. Tell me that motherfucker don't look like.
Dang,
Yeah,
he does.
I mean that's pretty close.
How tall is Lyle?
He's 6'3". He got the height. Fucking rat bastard.
Wish I had some of that.
Yeah, dude. I would have. Yo, I'd be so good at basketball.
If
If
your
I was
knees
tall.
weren't shit.
That too.
Damn.
Well, we went into soccer.
We need to talk football.
Yeah, we need
We need
to
to
talk
talk
about the Dolphins right now.
We can touch
The
on
most
that,
exciting offense in football.
please.
You know it.
Or we could talk about the top scoring offense in football. That sounds like a good time too. I'll let you start though. Let's
the
talk
Dolphins finally got an offense that can compete with anybody.
about it. Correct. I'll give you that. They can absolutely compete.
They can
with,
put up points in bunches.
yeah,
They got Tyreek, aka
The
the
Cheetah.
Cheetah Hill. He's pacing 2,000 yards this season.
a little less now, but that's
It's
all
still 2,000.
right. Is it
Yeah.
even after his
Even
44-yard
yeah,
game?
he's still pacing 2,000.
Not hating.
Yeah,
Fact checking is all.
he's pacing 2,000.
You want the keyboard?
Nah, that's all right.
There you go. You can do the math.
I ain't tripping.
He's at 1149 through 10 games.
Sure.
So let's do the math there.
No, I get it. Well,
he
you
makes
get
it to
you
Super
get
Bowl?
an extra game now too as well.
Yeah. I mean, well, we
Is-
still have 7
Is he
games
pacing it through 16 games?
left. Probably not.
Okay.
But all right, he's going to have a 250-yard game coming soon.
Probably.
It's coming soon.
So he's had like a 190-yard game and a 180-yard
Yeah.
game. That's bonkers.
Yeah, he's
I mean,
he's crushing.
he's on a different level.
But anyways, we knew Tyreek was going to do Tyreek things, but what people didn't know was Tua was going to do what he's doing: 18 touchdowns, 3 interceptions,
He's looking
2,200
good.
yards, and he missed 3 games.
He missed 2 games, but
He missed. He didn't finish. He didn't finish that.
2.5.
I mean, it was the beginning of the second quarter when he got killed. They had to revive him. This motherfucker threw up gang signs. That was like,
That's bad, dude.
And we're
Dude,
going to hear in
that's-
10 years that he's dead.
no, he'll be fine.
I don't
People
know.
are like,
that was scary, man.
They're like,
That's
people
scary.
are like, he should quit. He never play the game again. No, this motherfucker's about to get paid. He's about
How? You just paid Tyreek $30 million.
Oh, he's gonna get paid.
What about Jalen Waddle?
He's not gonna get paid.
I was gonna say you're gonna have to get rid of someone.
Yeah,
It's-
well,
it's
he's on a
the
rookie.
same thing
He's
with
on
the
a
Chiefs,
rookie
bro.
deal. He's on a rookie deal. We still got him for probably a year or 2.
Roughly, okay, at least another year.
Is Tua's
I'll give you
contract
that.
up this year?
No, but they'll
He's
they'll-
on a rookie
renegotiate?
deal too.
he's eligible for a
Extension.
extension. He's gonna get a bag. Fucking 100 mil.
Most likely.
100 mil at least.
Again, I'll give you
Maybe
this.
200.
I'll give you this. Tua is playing a lot better than I thought he would. Right. Not saying that I thought he was a bum or nothing, but if you look at the 2 years prior, you wouldn't expect this. That being said, the Dolphin, dude. I mean, you put Ryan Fitzpatrick back in that offense. I believe they have the same success.
I don't know. Tua's got a little
Dude.
swagger to him, bro.
He does.
And you know
He's
what?
he's
He
young,
only has a
bro.
swagger because he threw up those games.
You know the reason why that's not exactly true is Ryan Fitzpatrick couldn't move out of the pocket. Tua doesn't get a lot of running yards because he doesn't run. He just evades and then bootlegs and then throws. That's what he does. He does it really well. No, he's not Patrick Mahomes.
He's not. No one is.
Well,
Not even Patrick.
no one's Tom Brady. So
Doug, you went from talking about the
No,
Dolphins to
no one's Tom Brady. I'm just.
No one's that old ass divorced fuck. You're right. No one is Tom Brady besides Tom Brady. All right.
He's the GOAT.
Sure. Yeah. He is the most accomplished player of all time.
Best quarterback ever.
He's the most accomplished.
Best quarterback.
He's not the
ever.
best. The best quarterback, the eye test, the most talented, the most physically gifted quarterback that we have ever seen play is Patrick
Thomas
Le'Veon
Edward
Mahomes II.
Jr.
He's not. He's not the most talented. You don't even believe that. He's the GOAT. Don't get me wrong. I can't
That's it.
deny
That's it. He's the GOAT. That's it.
It's not it.
And you guess what? Patrick Mahomes lost to the GOAT.
Correct.
He'll
You're
never
right.
get that back. He'll never
No,
get
no,
that.
no,
He'll never get
sure.
another chance at that.
Well, maybe this year because the NFC is soft as shit, and Tom Brady's going to do what he does. Right? They're going to make the playoffs. They're going to win the division, and he's probably going to fuck around and win a couple games in the playoffs too. Let's be honest.
No. I could
So-
totally see Tampa going to the Super Bowl.
Right?
I just don't see
Oh,
the
please.
Chiefs going to
The
the
number
Super
one
Bowl.
seed. Oh,
Yeah.
please. You realize we've hosted 4 straight AFC
And
championships.
and it's not
4
happening.
straight.
It's not happening this
No
year.
one has ever hosted 4 straight AFC championships.
Lies.
And
Lies.
fact check it.
Yo,
fact check
your
that.
boy Andy Reid did that already.
He didn't host 4 straight. You're talking about his time in Philadelphia.
Yeah, with
He didn't fact check it. He didn't host
with-
4 straight.
you know,
he made 4 straight. He didn't host. And guess what, baby? The playoffs coming right from Kansas
They
City.
hosted
again.
4 straight, and they only made it to 2 Super Bowls,
Happens. The only blunder I'll
and
give
they
you.
only won 1 Super Bowl.
All right, that's one more Super Bowl than the fucking Dolphins have won in the last
You know,
40 years, 50 years. So,
1973 was the last time we won one.
73.
Yeah,
49
Okay.
years.
we've been there 5 times though.
All right. Fair
We're
enough.
about to hit our 6th.
You think?
No, not this year. I think
Here's
we're-
what
I
I'll
think-
say. Dolphins might fuck around and cause some scares, though. I'll give you that. I won't lie. I don't want to see. I'd rather face Buffalo in the playoffs than Miami.
because you already know that beast.
Correct.
you've
We
already-
beat them the
you
last
already-
2 years.
You already beat
We
them.
beat them in the AFC Championship game. We beat them in that divisional game, that glorious divisional game that I was at. Best game in NFL history. I don't think you
I
can
don't know about-
argue
I
that.
don't- I don't know about NFL history. There's been a
NFL
lot
history.
of there's been a lot of great games.
That one,
There's
but,
been a
but
lot
none
of great.
like that one.
But there's been a lot of great Super Bowls.
Sure, that was the Super Bowl last year.
No,
Give
clearly,
Mahomes 2 rings because
No.
that was the Super. That was the most entertaining game in the playoffs.
and then you guys choked to a fucking rookie. Well, he wasn't a rookie.
He wasn't a rookie.
Second year
Yeah.
quarterback.
Hey, don't get me wrong. Not everyone's perfect. We don't. I mean, Tom Brady's also blown AFC Championship game when he was up.
Definitely.
18
When you've been
points.
in the league for 23 years, you know it kind of happens.
Exactly, precisely. Don't get me wrong, but
this is. I feel like Skip and Shannon right now. We're over
Almost.
here arguing.
no, because here's the thing.
Sounds like
I've already
manager
admitted
versus salesman right now.
7. You wouldn't know, Corey. Fuck.
Are we not?
Not that one.
No, dude. I mean, we know what it is, bro. We know who runs the AFC. And the talk this offseason, bro.
The
Was
Las Vegas
that-
Raiders.
Yeah, the Raiders,
Yeah,
the
wow.
Broncos, the Chargers. I told them, I said it. Ain't shit changed,
They're
bro. I wish we
terrible.
were doing this podcast fucking 6 months ago when I was talking all my shit because that's the thing. Ain't shit changed. The Chiefs still run that bitch. They still run the AFC.
Dude.
And until someone else knocks them off, I get it. They fumbled the bag against the Bengals last year. Mahomes should definitely have 2 Super Bowls. He doesn't. Shit happens. It's football and it's any given Sunday. We all understand that.
Correct.
We all get that.
See, that's the thing. The difference between football and basketball. So in the playoffs, it's very uncommon that the superior team loses 4 games.
Correct. Because you
Out of us
because
in
you
a
play that
7-game series.
exactly.
Whereas football, you catch someone on an off day,
Absolutely.
you know,
An off half, an off quarter, an off play. I fucking love football. I really do. Football's my favorite sport because I'm most loyal to the Chiefs. As you know.
So it's your favorite sport above MMA?
Yes.
MMA is
Yes.
slow. Like,
I love MMA. You know
consistently grows as my favorite sport, but it's also because you don't watch it every week or whatever. It's more like
your favorite fighter could only fight once a year, twice a year, maybe.
It's almost like watching a Marvel movie.
Builds up.
You only get like
Absolutely.
4 of those, three or
definitely.
4 movies a year. You know,
I get that. But yeah, so again, something about football, man. Again, I just love it. My dad's from Kansas City. That's where half the side of my family is. Been there over 30 times probably at this point. Like I'm not from Kansas City, but Kansas City is home,
Okay.
without a doubt. And so
We made a little wager.
that's right.
So
And I think it happens. I think it
Dolphins and
happens.
Chiefs are going to meet in the playoffs.
They will,
And if Chiefs have home field advantage,
which they will.
they might.
Number 1 seed,
We'll see.
7-2.
You should have lost to the Titans.
Well, we didn't.
Okay.
We should have beat the Colts. Could have beat the Bills. Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Anyways, you're going to drop another game. You have a tough schedule.
Yeah. So we're the Dolphins.
I don't know, bro. No, we're going to lose to the Bills.
Okay.
We're going to lose to the Bills.
So get this,
lose to the
Dolphins. I heard a stat. When the temperature is 40 degrees or lower in the last year or so, 0-7 or 0-8 roughly. I get it. They're used to playing in the nice, sweet bliss of Miami. But guess what? You're going to have to go to Buffalo in December. It's going to be cold.
City.
That's going to be
They
our
probably drop that game. Probably.
If we stay healthy, I see us losing no more than 2 more games.
If you stay healthy, 2 more. Okay, and I'll give you that. The Chiefs will lose another game, maybe 2 this year. It's just how it is. Some bum ass team. It's gonna be a trap game. Same against the Dolphins. You might fuck around losing to the Texans or some bullshit.
We ain't losing to the Texans.
It might.
Even though we have a bad record against the Texans, like it took us like over a decade to get our first victory against the Texans since their expansion. We have
Really?
a really bad record.
That's
against
wild.
them. But
Some teams are like that though.
it's a new era. It's at home. We're nasty at home. God forbid you have to play us at home in the playoffs.
Hard Rock?
Yeah.
Hard Rock?
I know you guys got a Super Bowl
That's
there.
right.
I don't want to
That's
fucking
right.
hear about it.
Yeah, that's right.
It's all good. It's all good. But anyways, what I was saying before he rudely interrupted me was in the event that the game is in Kansas City, we'll go to wherever the destination is and watch it together.
Correct.
Loser of that game has to pick up the tab for like all the food and drinks.
It's kind of cool though, because again, I got family in Kansas City.
I got family in Miami.
Exactly, and so again,
That's cool.
it's nothing but love. It's nothing but open doors
You guys gotta start
until we
saving
get
now.
to this. Until we go into the stadium,
Oh, I'm swiping a card. I don't give a fuck.
it'll be a good time, one way or another. I wouldn't mind going. I've never been to Miami.
It's a fun time.
It's good.
I believe it. Yeah,
We're not going to talk about it, though.
It's a good time.
It's a good time.
it's a good time.
You might have to go see a chiropractor afterwards.
What the fuck does
Yeah,
that
because you
mean?
get jumped in an alley.
What it means is you're going to be breaking neck.
Oh,
You'll be doing this.
That's where you're
you're gonna say like you're gonna get your back broken.
Yeah.
Like, what?
You're gonna get your back blown out.
But no, that. I mean, again,
That'd be
the
really
thought
fun.
itself is
That'd be fun.
exciting for sure.
Captain Spike, we got to turn your mic down.
Mine is it loud?
But anyways,
That'd be fun.
so we haven't talked about your football team.
We don't need to.
You don't need to.
I really don't want to spend even one breath on them.
He's a Raiders fan.
I already mentioned the Las Vegas Raiders earlier, and it was too much.
Yeah, it's not a good time for him. Devontae
I feel bad
Adams,
for Devontae Adams. I really do. He should have stayed
He
in.
should have stayed.
What about Derek
Aaron
Carr?
Rodgers isn't doing good, so
Well-
I mean, Devontae Adams should have gone somewhere else.
Did you see Derek Carr cry?
I didn't.
Yeah, on
He
the
cried-
on the
he
on the
cried
post
in the
game
press.
interview. Yeah,
Like, why was he crying though? I just seen the little clip of it.
I mean he's
Disappointment?
frustrated, right?
But you gonna cry? I had a bad
You know,
game.
did you know that Derek Carr is the longest tenured quarterback in the AFC? Meaning, like he's been with his team the longest.
Mm-hmm.
Patrick
I
Mahomes
know
is
it's
the
in there.
second.
He's been there 9 years, I think.
Crazy, dude. But that's what I think is crazy, right? Again,
They had
you
high
split up
expectations.
Devontae Adams and you split up Aaron Rodgers, and you see the worst version of themselves without each other.
Yeah,
You split up Mahomes and Tyreek Hill. You see MVP Mahomes. You see Offensive Player of the Year Tyreek Hill.
MVP Tyreek Hill.
Please.
Is he averaging more yards?
Yeah,
or
he
less
can't.
yards?
He can't be the
More.
MVP when he's
More
not
this
even.
year?
Check this out. I have a card. I have his Dolphins card.
Yeah.
Shane opened it and I have it at my desk.
Let's
And
see
you
it.
turn it over, look at the stat. He had 1,200 yards for the entire season.
Was that the Super Bowl year?
No, it was just last
Oh,
year.
last year.
Okay, 1,200 yards. This motherfucker's at 1160.
He's almost there already.
He's got 7 more games to play.
He'll surpass it easily.
Yeah. I mean, that's like 2 more catches and he's there.
I mean, there's no one like Tyreek Hill. Let's be real.
I mean,
Speed.
everyone at the dealership was saying Jay Jefferson's better than Tyreek Hill because of this game that he
Well,
just had.
It's not
He's
just that
looking
one
good.
game,
I
but
wouldn't say
holy
better.
fuck, that game that
Yeah.
Jetta's had. He's in the conversation. You can't deny that.
Yeah.
you know.
He's nasty.
If you're talking pure stats, yeah, Tyreek, and that is what it is. But
I mean,
if you take a look at the eye test, you look like, and again, it's just they're different, right? Hill is speedy. I will say he's underrated with his hands. You know, there have been times he's let passes get deflected off him in picks, but every receiver does that. He is a pure receiver now. You know, if you look very beginning of his career in Kansas City, he started off as a punt return. You know,
yeah.
he made his
Specialty
first
guy.
Pro Bowl as a return specialist. He has refined himself into a pure elite receiver, but at the same time, he doesn't go up and make that catch that Jefferson does.
He did one just like that this year. I can even show you the game. I can even show you the game. It's
Fair
a
enough.
similar thing where the defender cradled it for him and he snatched it from him. He
Sure.
muscled it out of him.
But that catch by
It-
Justin Jefferson,
He's nice.
that's
He's nice.
one of the best of all time,
I
pure and simple. Like,
would you rate it better than Odell? 3 fingers.
yes, because of the circumstances. I remember the Odell catch, Sunday Night Football.
Yeah, that was pretty fucking sick.
Absolutely baller, dude. He
Let
lays out, catches it, and fight. Like again, that's one of the greatest
Let me tell
catches
you-
of all time.
me
too.
tell you, I could do a highlight of Randy Moss's career, and hit the catches that he did were just
There's a reason why they call it Moss.
Moss. Yeah, they created a verb.
They
They created a verb
Straight
with his
up.
last
No,
name.
absolutely. They're both great. Again, if you say one's better than the other, I can't argue it. But Tyreek's stats are just unbelievable. And again, he was making these stats too, even with Teddy Bridgewater. Or fucking again, you throw me in there, I'll throw the ball to Tyreek. He'll go for 1,000 yards in the season. That's not a diss against Tua either, because clearly Tyreek is great.
Is he averaging a lot? What is it called? Yards after catch?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he is,
yak.
but he's got
Yak.
he's got a lot of yak, but no, that's not the reason why. Tua's throwing a lot of medium passes, and he's also throwing deep
He's on a
passes.
Cooper Cup level on
He's
Yak.
he's got only 2 less 40-yard passes than Mahomes, and only it's 3 less than Mahomes on 20 yards. So I mean, he missed 3 games, and he's like right
That's
there
with
him.
Mahomes losing his number 1 receiver too.
I get it, but guess what? He has the best tight end in football,
Absolutely,
and,
without a
and,
question.
and they got a gang of receivers.
It's not even close. The gap between Travis Kelce and the next best, George Kittle, maybe Mark Andrews. Travis Kelce.
A healthy George Kittle is a fair competition. for him. I mean, you look at their stats last year; they're close, very close.
When it's all said and done, Travis Kelce's the best tight end, best receiving tight end that ever lived, and it's not even close.
That's crazy. He's a Kansas City fan.
That's not crazy.
He's a Kansas City fan. He's
He's
a
not crazy.
Kansas City fan, and you're gonna diss Tony Gonzalez like that. You ain't a Kansas City fan.
I am a Kansas City
Tony
fan.
Gonzalez is better.
Don't get me wrong. I remember Tony Gonzalez. Tony Gonzalez
was
put
in
the
his
Chiefs on the map before
He was
the Chiefs
in,
were
he
dog
was in
shit.
his diapers. He didn't even know who Dante Hall was either.
Oh, the human joystick! Get the fuck out of here, dog! Don't talk to me about the prior Chiefs, dog.
Honestly,
since I could fucking remember shit. I've been watching Chiefs football. Don't get me wrong. I'm not throwing shade at Tony Gonzalez. I'm a little salty at him because of the shit that he talked. That Atlanta was so much better for him than Kansas City. Whatever. Again, he can feel that way. That's fine. Travis Kelce already has more 100-yard receiving games than Tony Gonzalez.
More of a
He's tied with Gronk for the most of all time. He will, again, probably this season sometime, pass Gronk for the most.
Gronk is the most unstoppable tight end ever.
Whatever.
I'm on my all-time list. Okay, Travis Kelce's career is not over. So
that's why I said when it's all said and done.
And we'll see then. But as of right now, I got Tony Gonzalez ahead of him. I got Antonio Gates ahead of him.
Antonio Gates was a baller. I didn't forget about Antonio Gates.
Antonio Gates, he was nasty.
He was different.
Unfortunately, Shannon Sharp's career was very short. No, bro.
He was good.
No, bro.
Fame. He won 3 Super Bowls.
But no,
he never lost a Super Bowl. I'll give him that.
And he was busting people's ass, and he talked hella shit. It was fucking hard.
I like Shannon Sharp.
Yeah,
I like Shannon Sharp.
Gronk. Those are probably the 4 that I put ahead of Travis Kelce. But I mean, Travis Kelce has room to catch those. But Antonio Gates, man, the hop ability in the end zone,
just red zone threat.
Pure
red zone.
Red zone. He ran good routes too, but no, jump, throw it up, catch it. You know the crazy thing, if we're talking tight ends, I know we're talking a lot of football. This is an Awesome Life podcast.
I love football.
Yeah, we just can't. We're gonna the Awesome Life football cast.
Just wait till we have the podcast after the Chiefs lose, after the Dolphins lose. We're gonna be talking about football.
The fact that they had Rob Gronkowski and Aaron Hernandez on the same team, that was
they lost that Super Bowl too.
Did they?
Oh, they did against the Giants.
Yeah, they did. That was a serious
helmet catch in that one.
Was it?
I'm pretty sure that was the helmet catch.
Okay.
We might need to fact check that one.
No, the helmet catch was when Moss was on the team.
Was he not on the team with them?
No. Moss didn't play.
Maybe that was a couple years after.
So they lost another one to the Giants. The second time they lost to the Giants. The helmet catch where Rodney Harrison he caught it on Rodney Harrison's head.
David Tyree?
Yeah.
David Tyree, right? He got it on his own helmet.
But he did it on Rodney Harrison. Maybe. Yeah, that was the first one. That's with Moss and Welker and Dante Stallworth. That was that squad, the 17-0 team, that 16-0 team.
I was rooting for him too.
They were 18-0, and the Super Bowl would have made them 19-0. But they'll forever be the 18-1 Patriots.
And the only undefeated team ever is the
Miami Dolphins, 1972.
72.
Yeah, and then they won it the next year in 73. Back to back, baby.
Long time ago.
It was a long time ago.
Fair play. Hey, the Chiefs won the Super Bowl in 69. The moon landing, dog. I'm not hating. It was a long time ago is all.
So we're at 49 minutes on this podcast. So I kind of want to go.
So it's about time for Avery to fucking delete the whole thing now.
It's perfect. You know what? It's perfect time. I'm going to hit Control Z right now.
Be careful.
I just want to say what we're going to try to do. We're going to try to be on here once a week. Have a new guest every week. We're We're gonna start inviting people.
Definitely.
I want to get to a point where you come on the show, you get a T-shirt. You
Oh
know,
yeah. Oh yeah. I like that. I like that idea.
Repping the set.
I'll have Corey on a couple times.
And we need
too.
bribes.
Yeah.
You said bribes?
Bribes. Shirts, you know.
How are you gonna find? How are you gonna find us? Obviously, if you're watching this stream, Awesome Life Entertainment. So YouTube.com/Awesome Life Entertainment. It might be Awesome Life ENT. Same thing on SoundCloud, Instagram. You can find us there. You can find me personally at Fire Like a Phoenix on Instagram.
Chili Topher, just anywhere, man. If you look at Twitter,
Snapchat.
Insta, whatever it is, it's Chili Topher. Love it, man. Though, dude. Again, I'm blessed. I appreciate you inviting me on as your co-host. It's gonna be a fun time.
It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be a fun.
I'm telling you, bro.
Time.
Once you get like 5 of these under your belt, it's gonna be
definitely.
like there's gonna be no awkward.
Dog, just
time.
wait till we have Trevor on and Trevor and Corey on at the same time, one time, and just fucking hell breaks loose. No, there's good content coming for sure, man.
I got another album I'm gonna be working on.
Woo!
So Every King Needs a Crown too.
Ooh.
And
I'm coming in on a verse, dog.
I don't know about that.
Right,
Gabe wants to be on a verse.
Does he? You got to monitor what he says.
Yeah, he's saying some weird
He's saying
shit,
some
bro.
wild shit.
He got upset about his little homoerotic lines.
Yeah.
He got a little upset in the car.
Did he?
No,
You did.
you did.
What did I say?
You said, yo, get laid back on that gay shit.
I didn't say that. What are you talking about? I am not.
You're gonna preview the bars first before
Exactly.
You have to.
But yeah, anything you want to say, Corey?
No, thanks for having me, guys. This is fun.
Ah,
I'll be around.
you'll be around, but not as much as you fucking were.
I'll be around.
I'm sorry to bring that back up, but
I'll be around.
If you guys need music videos, weddings, school photos, wedding photos, baby
Porn.
pictures.
Maybe
I don't know if
not
we got
porn.
into porn yet.
No
he
porn.
might, maybe the price is right
yeah.
because he was complaining about the angles. He would have to get
Yeah.
like underneath the sack and
Yeah.
take the pictures.
Yeah. I'm not hope I'm that acrobatic, you know.
But
Acrobatic.
yeah, if you need
Not
it,
joining in the festivities.
he did my one and only music video, King. Maybe he'll do my second music video when I start making new
in
tracks.
2030.
Yeah, exactly. You see how long it took Icknack 1 to come out,
2030.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna be fucking like 60 years old by then.
Fuck you.
Motherfucker.
Fucking boomers.
Yo, suck it, Jake.
I'm
Fucking
sorry.
pussy.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, so if you need any of that, definitely go see him. Yeah, we got more content coming. Like I said, we're gonna try to be here once a week, and then we're gonna try to I'm gonna get it set up where we're on, all the major podcast streams like Spotify,
Definitely.
iTunes, I guess.
Yeah, Apple has their
Some
own
TikTok
podcast app.
clips and whatnot.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
we got to definitely do that. And yeah, we'll see you. We'll see you next week, same time, or probably not the same time. This is the
No.
most disorganized podcast, and it's been
It's
that
11.
way.
Damn.
It's been that way.
We'll get it together.
It's been this way since the beginning. But see you guys later.
God
and,
bless.
Hope one of you watches this. Thank you. Bye.
Bye again.